We are with Von Lassiter, the head coach at Bleckley County, his alma mater, for season 9 as head coach. I want to tell you, the season you had last year, if you don't think that region of yours, 2 in single A Division 1, is tough, you go 5-7, you win the first game in the playoffs, you barely lose to Fitzgerald, and you have a losing record. But I mean, that's region 2 in single A Division 1, isn't it? Where you can have a team with a record like yours and still be a pretty good football team. Is that how you felt at the end of the year?
Yeah, it's middle Georgia football. There's good players, good teams, good coaches all over this area, and so I mean, every Friday night is a battle, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, it'll make you, you see the gray on my beard now. It'll make you go crazy, but it's a lot of fun. And last year was a learning curve for a lot of us, including myself, and we were excited about, winning the first round and beating a region champion and that kind of thing. But, obviously the record wasn't what we wanted it to be.
Sure, no question. Well, this year on defense, a lot of questions. Only 4 starters back, and you've got some youth that can be a double-edged sword. Okay, you can be excited about them, but uncertain of what they'll do. So how do you feel now a week before you get going?
Real excited. This is a team that's got a really good culture right now. Guys really encourage one another. They fly around. They're physical, and they all seem to love each other. And that's been really fun. And it's been a lot of fun this summer being with them all year. But so yeah, I'm excited about those guys, and I know a lot of them are playing for the first time. But it's fun to watch them grow and see what we've been able to develop here.
Who do you think you're going to rely on defense? Anyone in particular?
Yeah, a couple of guys. Took Pasby's been playing nose guard. He seems like he's been in the program for 7 or 8 years now, but he's a 3-year starter for us. He's back. Pat Roberts, he's back at linebacker. Got it. Came in late after an injury last year. Really played well. Jaira Campbell's another one that's played well. Josh Stanley's playing in the secondary now too. So, those guys have played some, and we're looking for them to continue to grow throughout the year as well.
The offense will be fun to see for Bleckley County this year as well. We'll talk about that and more with Coach Lassiter in our next report. Back with Von Lassiter, the head coach at Bleckley County. The Royals coming off a 5-7 year last season. They got a playoff win, but lost in the second round to Fitzgerald. This year, let's talk about the offense, Coach. Only 4 starters back. You've got to change a quarterback, but it's a kid that's been in your system, Brody Fleming, who happens to be related to someone else you coached a few years ago, right?
Yeah, he's Jake's first cousin, and it's a lot of fun coaching him, and a lot of fun seeing him progress and develop over the last couple of years. And he is a leader of our team. He's a guy that demands leadership from all the guys around him, and demands that they perform. And just real excited about him. He's fun to be around, and he is a good player.
Now, and that's what you want when you have to turn the reins from a guy from like Everett, who was pretty good for you last year, to someone new. You want him to kind of be in control from day one, and that's good that he's kind of established that early on, it sounds like.
Yeah, he has. Cam was a 2-year starter for us, all-state player, and had a really good career here. But whenever, he was gone, we knew, and, that unless something crazy happened, that Birdie was going to be the starter. And he's taking it by the reins, and he's done really well leading us. And so we're excited to see what the future holds with him.
All right, people around him now. Zion Love, a junior, your leading returning rusher with 428 rushing yards. Joshua Stanley was a running back. You've moved him to receiver. So how do you feel about the people around Brody going into the year offensively?
Yeah, I think we finally figured out all the pieces of the guys up front, and it kind of settled into a starting 5. And those guys are getting better every day. That's just always a work in progress until you get to about mid-year. But we're pleased with the progress we've got. Those guys that have played up there a little bit, John Teston and Bryson Rogers played last year, and we got some other guys moving around and moving in. But I think we're settled on 5, and we've protected pretty well the other night throughout the summer, and we've been able to run the football. So I feel pretty good about where we are now. We just got to continue to get better and stay healthy.
That's always important in that region for sure. First game next Thursday, the 14th against Rutland. Coach, thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to have you on. Good luck for you this year.
Thanks, Bill. Appreciate you having me.